Hello everyone, welcome back to Metroid Prime number 2, the Randomizer. Ooh, here we are heading off to go to Airy at the moment, which is going to hopefully contain our Sonic Boom, because you know me, always looking for Sonic Boom. So, next playthrough we're going to make Sonic Boom a starting item, because I'm pretty sick of not having it. Sonic Boom will be starting item. I'm also thinking maybe we'll do random start and elevator randomizer. Maybe we won't do random start, but we'll do elevator randomizer next time. Okay, that's now officially what's happening. It'll be elevator randomizer starting next time. Okay, everybody? That is what we will be doing. So now that we have Echo Visor, we can finally come here and go and do this boss battle. So Dark Samus is most vulnerable to the Dark Beam, so that's mostly what we're going to be using here. The Annihilator Beam's effective and all, but it's not as effective as the Dark Beam here. She's extremely vulnerable to the Dark Beam, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing for this boss battle. Yeah, as you can see, almost half of her health is already gone. We've also gotten a pretty good pattern to start with, so that's partially why that's happening. So, the boost ball attack. Yeah, so in boost ball mode, she needs to be taken out of it with a charge beam. It can be any charged beam that will knock her out of the boost ball mode. But you have to hit her eventually, you know? Ugh. Anyway, that's not always easy. She's going to disappear now, but it's going to be Dark Visor, so we have that, you know? Come here. Come here. How do you like that attack, huh? Oh, man! We killed her with the Dark Burst? What the hell, man? How did we do that? I was just like, it was like a joke, man. I was just playing along with it, and I'm like, okay, let's just hit her with the Dark Burst. And then I did, and she died. Did that take like 40% of her health, or what? It was just a joke. Like, I was just fighting her, and then boom! It knocked her out. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Uh, oh, man. Was that a funny one? Uh, things that happen in these games, y'all, you know? Okay, now if you set this trick up correctly, you'll be able to grip the spider ball track like this, and you can do an instant jump up to here. So, that's a good technique if you're ever trying to do some cool tricks in Airy. That one works on all versions of this game, so on Trilogy included, so it's pretty great, you know? Oh, there it is, everybody. My favorite upgrade in the game, the Sonic Boom. See it? Ready? Here we go, everybody. Ready? Boom! I knew it was somewhere. I just knew it. It had to be somewhere, and I found it, everybody. I done found the Sonic Boom, and it was so necessary. Oh, man, was that necessary. Ugh. Okay, anyway, we have to have Echo Visor here because this is the default location you find the Echo Visor. Without it, you're not getting out of here. So, no soft locks. We had to wait to this point to get the Sonic Boom, but now we're going to make up for it by using it as much as possible. As I said, Sonic Boom's pretty terrible in the normal game, but in the randomizer, Sonic Boom is a fantastic thing. Not because of not because of the randomizer itself, but because I can mess with the ammo settings. So it only takes 5 missiles, and of course we have 5 missiles, so, we're ready to go on that one. I was right, Sonic Boom was indeed in Airy, so that is the case. But now we're going to quick save our progress in case we hit a soft lock, and then we're going to go off and go to the Dark World to fight Quadraxis. After we fight Quadraxis, then that's pretty much it. So those are the last items in the game to my knowledge. We're now at 99%. Quadraxis holds a key, which will not be raising our percentage at all. Then there are 2 more items left in the game, one of them right before Quadraxis, which will not be a key, but instead will probably be 5 missiles. I mean, 4 missiles, I guess, is the right number on that one. So we'll get 4 additional missiles from right before Quadraxis, and then, yeah. So I guess you guys are getting 2 boss battles right in this same walkthrough part. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And then I think maybe one more part and we'll finish off the series at an even 25. Yeah, I feel like that's a good move. I mean, I could make it a little bit longer, stretch it out another part or two, but I'm ready to be done with this one and to move on to Elevator Randomizer next time. I think that that's going to be really fun, and I think you guys are going to like that one for sure. So we're going to do the same setup, except I'm going to add Sonic Boom to starting items, add an extra missile tank or something, and yeah, from there I think it should be pretty simple. So yeah, it's going to be just like this, except elevators are also going to be randomized. Also, there's an Ing in here, but you can totally take him out with the power of the annihilator beam, or use the light beam. Works fine just there, you know, so that works too. You can always consider that as a good option. Once again, Echo Visor required to get through here. It's not like you can't, like in Prime 1, they never made this kind of stuff happen. Besides with Omega Pirate, which they totally did the same kind of setup with, of being cheap, requiring you to actually use the visor, but things like the final boss never required the visor. It was just highly recommended, you know? Okay, now, these freaking tentacle majiggers are like my least favorite enemy. Next to, say, like Alpha Blog or somebody. Because, yeah, I'm just not really a fan. Okay, of these tentacles. Now, we need a safe way out of here, which I'm not sure where that is yet. Trying to see a platform we can fall to, I think. Ah, there, see, there's the threat of these guys. They're always, like, squashing my thunder, you know? Ah, man. They made me waste the power bomb. That was clearly all of them and not me. Oh, man, do I hate these tentacle freaking monster things. Anyway, let's drop down to here. And then we just need to jump on a moving platform. Actually land on it. There we are. And then the light thing up there is where we need to go. There's an ammo station up here if you need to refuel your ammo, but we really don't need that. We just need to get out of here. Okay, it's just screw attack, and that solves everything. Okay, it's time for the Ing Hive. Now, you can do some tricks to jump over that barrier right there. See, it's not that high. And you can do some things like a triple bomb jump, etc. to do it, but we're not going to bother with any of that. It's just time to go battle Quadraxis, everybody. Okay, Quad. So what can I say about Quad? Quad is extremely vulnerable to the, let's see. Quad is extremely vulnerable to the Sonic Boom, so that's what we're going to be using primarily. Find the kneecap that lights up blue and hit it with the Sonic Boom. Instant destruction. A lot of people don't know that Quad is vulnerable to Sonic Boom, but yes, she is, you know. But sadly, you could never find this out in the vanilla game, because in the vanilla game, you have to get the Annihilator Beam off of Quad. And you cannot get the Sonic Boom, use it as a charge combo with the Annihilator Beam, without having the Annihilator Beam. Yeah. Okay, Quad's also a big enemy, if you noticed, and is really big and tough and mean and stuff like that. Quadraxis is also like one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. Maybe my favorite boss, even. You know, I might say that. Yeah, Quad's pretty fun. Just, it's so massive, you know, and she's such a formidable opponent, you know. I mean, the first phase is the part where she's really massive. After that, she kind of becomes such a weenie, you know. Weenie Hut Generals. Okay, let's see. Getting my SpongeBob references. Okay, I think now the kneecap should light up, like, right about now. There we go. Okay. So Quad Phase 1 is gone. Also, if you're struggling for health in this fight, because in the normal game you just have the dark suit, not the light suit for this fight, which really sucks, by the way. But, okay, now Quadraxis is invulnerable, but is using this little antenna in the center of the room, so you can screw attack into that to do damage. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the visor I wanted. I want Echo Visor and lock on and shoot with the light beam. Don't use the Annihilator Beam for this fight. Quad will also now start spawning dark quads, but they will never really bug you as long as you just keep moving. And also, the amount of damage they do is quite minimal. So, yeah, you need to screw attack into the center thing to do damage to it, or you can just shoot it, like, you know. You can clearly see this antenna, but it's also giving off an echo signature. So, that's what the game technically wants you to be doing. Okay, Quad, you're gonna work with me here, you know? Work with me, Quad. I'm just trying to kill you, you know? I'm your friend. Ugh. Okay, we did damage to Quad there, so, yeah, there's the antenna. You just have to do a nice screw attack into it. This can be a very involved fight. There are now 2 quads running around, so you gotta be careful a little bit. But it's a pretty easy antenna to hit, as I said. Now Quadraxis should be vulnerable again, so she sticks out her antenna here. Just trying antennae, I guess. since it's only one. Anyway, after that, the dark quads will automatically despawn for this part, so that's pretty advantageous. Looked like there were 2 Samuses standing there. Am I wrong? Oh, okay, anyway. Now Quad has had damage done to her. Let's fire a Sunburst at her just for fun. No, that didn't work. Ugh. Yeah, anyway. After this phase, we now have the Morph Ball phase of Quad, which means you have to roll to one of these nice thingamajiggers and go up it and wait for Quad to come by, and then boost onto her head, okay? And then this will be the final phase of the fight. This fight's a lot more challenging on the vanilla game because the vanilla game has you kind of in a worse position, if that makes any sense. The vanilla game has you like stuck in the... Why is Quad not vulnerable to the annihilator beam, you know? Maybe because it's her weapon, I'm not sure. Anyway, Quad's clearly a her, so everybody who wants to argue with me about that, just don't. Usually this fight takes a little while for me because I'm not always great at the boost mechanics, but I've learned you should always go to the second distance point from her, because the first one's a little hard to access, but she'll be still vulnerable by the time she gets to the second one. Then you just need a little bit of judgment to know when to boost. I boosted a little too early, so there you go. That's why this fight's challenging, because I'm not always great at timing my boost things. Why did I use the Annihilator Beam? Why are you charging the Annihilator Beam? Ugh. I hate this attack because it blinds you for like 10 seconds. That's I guess I should have dodged it, you know, but I just chose not to. Yeah, anyway. Quad's a fun boss battle for sure, but I don't know. She's a little bit challenging at the same time, so I guess you can say what you will about her. I guess I probably could have gone for that first one. Maybe it was a better timing idea to do so. I don't think she's going to wake up by the time she gets here, though, so I think I can still make this boost. Anyway, it's a little tight on the timing, but I think I still got it. Oh, man, Quad. Freaking jerk, you. Yeah, Quad decided to be a jerk right after I boosted onto her, and just decided to be just, like, terrible for no reason. Okay, she's going this way, right? Let me just check to make sure. Right, you're going this way? Quad, where are you? You went the other way. Damn you, Quad. Okay, let's see if I can get to here in time, just in time. The ta-da nick of time. Hopefully she doesn't wake up yet, either. Okay, there we go. We got her. Whew. Did we? We didn't get her? I totally bombed her slot. Oh, Quad. You jerk, you. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, Quad. We need to have a talk with you, lady. Where are you at, anyway? You went the other way again. Quad, you freaking... Oh, frick. Man, you. Dang you, Quad. Oh, Quad. I thought she was going to do this trick to me like once, maybe, but not this many times. It's been like 3 times. Anyway, I think she's going this way this time, so we're just going to try initial boost. Initial boost round. Come on. Oh, man. I've become so bad at judging her direction, apparently. I just can't get it right, can I? Okay, I think we can still make it. Okay, we're on the head. We're in the Morph Ball slot. Okay, finally. I'd also like to watch this cutscene so you guys can see that, like, clearly Samus is in the dark suit, but as soon as she morphs out of here, she's in the light suit. Also, if that looks like a jetpack on her back, that's more just like her using her jump boots, I believe. Or maybe that's the gravity boost, I'm not sure. Gravity boost isn't supposed to work out of water, though, so... Whatever the case. Yeah, we got all the Sky Temple keys now, but, freaking Quad, man. Just, like, such a freaking jerko, you know? Oh, dang Quad, man. Up to that point, she was super cooperative is the thing, you know? The normal thing that makes Quad tough is the fact that you can't knock her kneecaps out as quickly as I could, because I have the Sonic Boom, and normally you will not have the Sonic Boom here, so, yeah, that's what made that challenging, or makes it more challenging in the vanilla game. Also in the vanilla game, you, I mean, you have a lot of other things that are really hurting your ability. The second phase is pretty much the same, so is the third phase, but I don't know, it was just extra rough this time for me. I guess I'm just not good at it. Anyway, you have to return the Sank energy if you want UMOS to give you the next item on the list. And we shouldn't actually be required to use any cannons after that point, so Cannonball should be fully functional for us here, you know? And we should be able to use it against Emperor Ing, though I don't think he's vulnerable to it at all, but it may provide some stability during the second round of the fight. Yeah, I think so. Maybe that'll help. We'll see. Anyway, Emperor Ing fight should not be too bad. I think that the use of the Sonic Boom will definitely help. It helped me a ton my last time. Also, for everybody who's confused on this section, there's some gates that pop up here. See these gates? I thought I was stuck when I was first playing this game, and I rolled through there, and I couldn't get past the gates and stuff. Yeah, you can just morph ball your way through those, by the way. But man, that really ruined my first time with Echoes so much so, you know? Man, I got stuck there, and for months I didn't know what to do, and I just stopped playing the game, and I'm like, okay, what's with the gates locking? Because I'd gone to that door instead of to the energy controller first, so I didn't have the energy controller. And I'd saved after fighting Quad, because I didn't want to fight Quad again, but, you know, it was a lot for my, like, 10-year-old self to have to handle there. It was a rough time for us all, you know. But, yeah, so now Quad is dead, etc. You can also screw attack these enemies, whoever they're called, so that will do damage and destroy them. Or you can Seeker Missile them. Everything else I think they're pretty much invulnerable to. But yeah, it was a lot for my 10-year-old self to have to deal with, to, you know, not be able to beat the game and stuff, and to be like, oh, what did I do wrong, you know? Fun times, you know? But after that, I eventually realized I could just morph ball my way through. I looked all over the internet for a solution, and nobody seemed to mention one. And then I was just trying to get through it, and I was about to give up, and then I bombed my way through. I was trying to use power bombs to destroy the gates, and that wasn't working. So then I was trying all these other things, and then I accidentally like laid a bomb under my morph ball, and then bam, I went up and through the gate. And I'm like, oh, you can just morph ball your way through these. But the gate part is weird because nobody ever mentions that those exist, you know? Also, let's check our percentage. See, we're at 100%, but that's because we duplicated the first energy tank, I believe. It was an E-tank, right, that we duplicated? And, yeah, so now we just can get 101%, I believe, by doing this next part. So that'll be fun. And, yeah, we just got to get out of Sank and go pick up our boost ball, and then we're pretty much good to go, you know? So, then we're going to be going back and, you know, beating the game. So, we can use a cannon for now, but then we just need to get back to the save station here and warp on over. I'll include in this part the part where we grab Cannonball and set up for Sky Temple. I want Sky Temple to be its own part, so you guys are going to get an extra long, like 30-minute part for this one, I think. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, but we'll see, you know. I have been wrong before, haven't I? Yep. Okay, let's warp to start and save the ship is what we'll do. And yeah, then we should be pretty good to go. So yep. Okay. So yeah, I really like the warp to start feature in this one for sure, because you get so much out of it. You know, you get to warp all the way back to start. You get to, you know, have ship here, instant ammo refill. You don't even have to deal with beam ammo anymore, thanks to my work, so that's pretty great. Let's actually go this way, because that's a pretty fast lead to Great Temple, you know. There's actually a duplication of Umos here, I believe. Also, I always wanted to call him as a kid, I wanted to call him U-Moth, because he's like a moth, you know. Man. Yep, the fun times I've had with my childhood ruined by Echoes, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I was more of a Prime 3 person because I realized that Hyper Mode solved everything, and then I was having an easy time with the game. I also love the fact that, let's see, I did unlock this, right? I did unlock this path? I think so. I unlocked this path, right? I'm not going to get trapped like I did freaking last time, right? Then you're not going to do that to me again, right? Please tell me I unlocked this path. I feel like I didn't, but I want to say that I did. No. Oh, this was such a good route to Great Temple and everything, and I blew it, man. Blew it by not Unlocking the path to Echoes. Oh, not Echoes, to Torvus. Oh, now my words are getting confused. Guess I'm just thinking about Echoes, huh? Okay, this was a good route decision, just like it was the last time, except for the fact that there was a stupid gate there. Couldn't there be a version of the randomizer we could do that gets rid of all gates, you know? I mean, that would just be nice. Like, all things that block off progress. Like, get rid of bars in Metroid Prime 1 and get rid of, like, stuff like that. I think that that's fully doable, and I'm not sure why in a Metroidvania you have to put in so many blockades to progress that aren't just upgrade related, but rather direction related. Well, I hate that, you know? Mostly I'm just frustrated because I had a good idea and then it didn't pan out, and I'm like, no! Oh, me. I'm so entertaining to myself, aren't I? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Anyway, we can just go to Great Temple this way, so it's not that much slower or anything, but I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this part. Remember the part where we killed Dark Samus with the freaking, you know, oh man, Dark Samus 2, we put her down with the Dark Burst of all things. Can you believe that? How did that even happen? Oh, I think that's just so funny. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, Great Temple's not that far away because we had to just go this way. But yeah, next time we're going to be doing elevator randomizer and gate randomizer. So I think that's going to be a fun combination. Because then you never know where the elevator is going to take you and stuff like that. It's a very fun kind of version of this. And I've never tried that before, so I think it might be worth a shot. I mean, I think that combining both the gate randomizer and the elevator randomizer and the item randomizer is going to make a pretty interesting randomizer. It's going to be so random, you know? Oh, I didn't even unlock this thing? Man, what was I doing? Yeah, I know. Beating the game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but time to go see our good buddy U-Moth here, who in a previous playthrough I made sound like Batman. Oh, that was fun. Got to use my Batman voice. Oh, Batman! Anyway, it was fun stuff. Fun stuff. I need to get back to that commentary walkthrough at some point. Anyway, so U-Moss is going to first, I think this is where the duplication comes in play, right? Something like that. I think we have a duplication of U-Moss. Like, he's standing over here, and then he's also supposed to be somewhere else, I think. Maybe that's in the next cutscene, I'm not sure. Anyway, you have to leave and then come back to do this all right, you know? Yeah, because we return the energy twice or something. Anyway, cannonball acquired. There we go. So, that's what we wanted, just to go into our final freaking boss battle. So, we're going to go all the way to the Sky Temple here, you know? Which is really not that far. Because coming from Great Temple, it's pretty easy. But yeah, now that we beat Quad and we have our official, let me actually pull this up, 100%, okay, because we collected all 100% plus an extra item, but the game will not let you go above 100% in the randomizer version here, so we're stuck with that 100% mark. That, or it's the fact that Cannonball doesn't count as a real item, but I don't think that's what's in play. I think that the game will naturally count it as an item, but won't let you go over 100%. Pretty sure that's how it works, but not 100% sure. Anyway, we got our 100% of the items. You can see we have all the ammo, we have all the missiles, etc., etc. And if there was an extra item, you'd see it somewhere on one of these maps, you know? So, we're good for all the items. We collected them all. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Or we can check our maps one last time to make sure, because I thought maybe there were 250 missiles and not just this number. Let's quick check Torvus, see that we got everything. Looking pretty good on the light side. Let's look at the Dark World. Zoom in a little. Don't see any objects around here in Torvus. Okay, let's go to the world map. Let's go to Inghive here. We definitely got everything in Inghive. Man, was that annoying, you know? Okay, let's go back to the light world. Make sure we got everything in Sanctuary Fortress. Because we were missing Aerie there for a bit, you know. Okay, back to the world map. Back to Aegon, you know. The final area of the game for us to look at. Look through Aegon. Seems like it's all fine. We got everything. Look through Dark Aegon. If you see any big white circles, point them out now. People are like, ah, but these look like 2 white circles. No, those are just light beam doors. Okay, let's go back to Sky Temple, you know. The Great Temple, whatever. Sky Temple here. Yeah. You'll see no more items left. Yep. Anyway, yeah, that's about it, everybody. So we got all the items. Yay! We got all the items. Yay! At least it appears that way. There's a missing missile expansion. Somebody pointed out now because I'm not sure where it would be at. I also love how this game took away the Dark Pirates here because I hate the Dark Pirates here. They're so annoying. Ugh. Dark Pirates. Man, what annoying jerks those guys can be. Anyway, we've got our 100% of everything, so we got all the items. I even showed off the map to prove it, so, you know. There, we got all the items. Woohoo. Now it's time to go to the Dark World. Dark World, Dark World. Yep, because we have to go to the Sky Temple. We're going to fight Emperor Ing, Dark Samus, and take them all down, kick their butts and stuff. Then it'll be time for the final battle with Dark Samus, you know, after beating Emperor Ing and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the game, everybody. That is the game. So that'll be fun. Last of the Hunter Ing are now dead. And we're going to get to see how awesome Cannonball and the power of whatever else I got deals with these guys. Okay, let's also try out Cannonball here, because see how we're not taking damage? How the lasers won't damage us? How we're destroying all these vines and not taking any damage in the Phazon? Isn't this useful? Okay, we've had our fun with Cannonball. Time to get out of it. Okay, Cannonball's been super fun this walkthrough, so everybody, glad you have been enjoying this walkthrough with me. It has been so much fun to shoot it all and to do all this fun stuff. There we go. All 3 Sky Temple keys returned. And now we get to go to the Sky Temple. Yay! Sky Temple! Woohoo! Sky Temple! Yeah! And jump into the light, and off we go. Woohoo! Yep. This is also just an elevator. It's not actually a light beam thing. So you don't actually have to have light suit going into the final area. You can beat the final area with dark suit or with Varia suit even. The game will let you do that, and I think that's pretty funny. Man, would that be a mean seed where you had to beat the game in, like if you got rid of suits in a game and then you had to beat the game with just Varia suit? That would be so mean. Anyway, that is it for this part, everybody. Next time, we're taking on the final bosses, beating the game in part number 25. So I will see you guys for that part. Thank you guys for watching. We have 100%, and I will see you guys later.